Hi everybody, it's Kayla, and welcome back to Speed Build Sunday. So today we are doing something a little bit different, but also quite literally the same. That makes no sense, but listen. Today I'm attempting to rebuild / reimagine one of my oldest speed builds on this channel. I built this house called REDBRICK like years ago on my channel, and it was one of my favorite speed builds ever at the time. I was so proud of it. I remember this is my first ever video to get 10,000 views, by the way. Or wait, was it 1,000 views? Wait. This might have been my first ever video to get 1,000 views on this channel. I forget what, it was a speed build. It might have been, it was either this or a fixer. I don't remember. Either way, it could. This video was one milestone, either 10K or 1K, so it holds a special place in my heart. Okay, this red brick build. I'll link the first one down below. And like a couple weeks ago, I was on Reddit like scrolling through, and someone had posted this like meme that was like what you try and build versus like what it ends up looking like. And the picture was like what you expect, and what you expect was a picture of my build. And I was like, whoa, that's mine. I built that, and I've seen it on Reddit now. And so I got really excited, and now I decided to rebuild it. Because I was like, wow, I kind of like that build. It's kind of cute. And so I decided to give it a shot again and redo it. Especially because when I built this, we didn't have like any packs and my furnishing skill was very bad. And so the inside of this house the first time, the original version, is pretty ugly and pretty small. So in this version, it's a lot bigger on the interior and it's also a lot cuter just overall. So you're welcome for the updated red brick. Look at me recycling content for real. I mean, granted, I just wanted to try again. This is one of my favorite houses I've ever built, and it just was ugly before. That's not true. The inside was really cute, but the outside, wait, backwards. The outside was really cute. The inside was just kind of meh, and it didn't make sense, and so I wanted to try again, and therefore I have. Also, I just ordered pizza, so I'm waiting on my pizza to get delivered while I'm recording this voiceover, so like, my life is going really well right now, as you can probably imagine. I recorded 3 videos already today, and I was like, okay, listen, I haven't eaten anything but an Eggo waffle at like 9 a.m. this morning, and it's like 2:30, so I deserve some pizza, okay? And so I ordered Domino's, and I've got a cheese pizza coming very soon. So, it's a big day for me, okay? The highlight of my life right now is the fact that I ordered pizza today. So I think that you should all order pizza tonight and live your dreams, okay? I ordered pizza on Sunday too. This is really bad. I never order food. Here's the tea, right? I don't like ordering food because I don't like answering the door. And so I always like avoid ordering food because I really don't want to have to talk to anybody. And I know it's really dumb because like they just drop off the food and then leave. Like you sign for it and like tip them and then leave, and it's really simple and not a big deal. But there are just some days that I really don't want to have to answer the door, and so I just am like, well, I'm not gonna order food, I'll just make pasta or something, and so I never order food. But then this week I've ordered food like twice, which is not that bad, I guess, but like, I don't know, it's out of character for me, and I'm kind of excited. I'm growing as a person, as you can probably tell. I also streamed this build first when I built it, so I'll link the VOD down below. I streamed it like a long time ago. Strangerville, whenever a new pack comes out, it messes with my upload schedule so much because they always announce the pack, because I plan my schedule like 2 or 3 weeks in advance, almost always. Like I'm way ahead on videos. I'm always like 4 days ahead as far as recording goes. And then, so I always have like, I don't know, I'm recording this on Wednesday and you're gonna see it on Sunday. So like I'm really ahead as far as content goes, always, because I'm just trying to stay ahead so I can also like manage school and like juggle all these things that I'm doing at once. But then when they announce a new pack, they'll announce it and I'll get early access like a week before it comes out. But like the new pack, I find out when I'm already like messing with videos and making schedules for that week, and so it ruins everything because I can't plan as far ahead as I'd like to because I never know when the pack's coming out. So when they announced Strangerville, I was like, what do you mean a new pack? When I was excited, but it also like ruins my upload schedule because now all these things are all out of whack, and like my videos that I had planned for last week are now going up like 2 weeks later, and it's a whole thing. So I'm sorry about that is my main point. But also I feel like I don't need to apologize for the release of a new pack. I think we're all pretty excited about Strangerville. For the record, my Strangerville videos did really well, like shockingly well. I just wasn't expecting them to, I don't know why, but because I personally wasn't like super excited about Strangerville, I kind of figured that most of you guys wouldn't be either. And maybe it's because the pack seems to be kind of controversial and it's just really weird, so people are watching videos on it. But like my Strangerville videos did better than any pack release ever, like to date. And that really shocked me because I kind of just figured like especially because it's a pack that most people sort of expected me to dislike because it's really out of, like, the kind of stuff I usually play with, and I'm very vocal about that kind of thing. I feel like I just figured people wouldn't watch my videos on it, but maybe because I, like, was pretty vocal about disliking it, and also vocal about, expecting to dislike it, people were, like, ready for my videos. I posted that video where I complained. I, like, ranted about how bad build mode was, or I guess I should say how bad buy mode was, and how they reused its base game home. And I've been getting hate. I've been getting hate about the fact that I complained about them reusing a base game home, because if you missed it, in Strangerville, one of the base game starter homes is, like, reused, and they, like, refurnished it, and then called it a new house, and put it in Strangerville, and I was really upset about that, because I don't understand why, if you're going to release a new pack, you aren't going to make a new house for it, because people are paying money to have a new world, and you're just reusing old houses. Like, that just seems really gross to me, to, like, it's kind of like a ripoff to me, at least a little bit. And, like, I guess it's not a huge deal, but also it shouldn't be happening. And people are, like, mad at me for being upset by this. Like, the comments, like, from people that don't follow me regularly are like, why does she care so much about a house? It doesn't matter. Meh. And I've been getting hate on Twitter. People are mean to me. I'm not taking it well. I'm just kidding. I don't really care about this kind of thing, because, like, people that are hating on me because I'm upset about a base game house being reused, like, they're the idiots here, you know? But anyway, I took one for the team, you guys, so you should be proud of me. I'm just saying. Wait, I'm so confused. I just got a text that my delivery driver, shout out Mark Anthony one time, is on the way, except on the Domino's tracker online, it doesn't even say that it's been prepped or anything. It just says order placed. So I'm really confused, and I don't know what's going on, and I'm stressed. This means they lied to me. Domino's is, somebody's lying. Either the tracker or Mark Anthony is lying to me, and I don't know who to believe. I'm fine. It's fine. You know what I wish? I've been playing a lot of Sims recently. Wait. I think that's a surprise. Yeah, guys, I've been playing some Sims recently. You might not have noticed, but I've been playing Sims a lot recently, and I've been playing The Sims 3 a bunch to record and, like, pre-record and stuff, and my Sims got robbed in The Sims 3, and it was so fun. Like, I just kind of, I always knew that I missed that kind of thing happening in my Sims game, because The Sims 4 doesn't have robbers, and I was always kind of like, man, I wish we had robbers back, and, like, firefighters and stuff, but I also kind of just brushed it off, because I kind of had forgotten how nice it was to have, like, firefighters, policemen, robbers, like, NPCs like that. And then I've been playing The Sims 3, and so, like, my house got robbed, and then the police came and like, fixed it and caught the robber and stuff, and my house caught on fire, and the firefighters came and put it out, and I just kind of missed that. Like, I don't know, I know it's kind of a dumb thing, but, like, for example, in my baby challenge, I don't know what episode it was, and so I don't know if this is a spoiler, but it doesn't really matter. I recorded an episode today of the baby challenge where one of my Sims kids, God, those stupid little, like, science lab thingies are a death trap in The Sims 4. I don't know why I always buy them, because they are a death trap. Because my Sims, like, the child was playing with the science lab thing, started a fire, of course, and the thing was upstairs against the wall, and I have this, like, barn-shaped house, so there's, like, a roof on the, like, bump out next to it, if that makes sense. And so the fire spread on the second floor to the roof, and I couldn't put it out because it was, like, on the roof, and so my Sim couldn't get to it. And so here's the fire spreading to the roof. My Sims can't put out the fire because it's on the roof and they can't get there. I can't go into build mode to, like, move the walls or anything so they can get there. And so they just couldn't put out the fire. So I had to close my game without saving and then come back and replay the day because the fire spread so bad to the roof. And I was really mad about it. In The Sims 3, I'd like to think that wouldn't have happened, right? Like, if there were firefighters, that wouldn't have happened, right? I mean, I sure hope so. It feels kind of dumb to me that, like, I had to restart my game because I couldn't put out the fire. Like, that just, I don't know. It should have, like, gone out automatically or something, because it just spread and I couldn't stop it. Ugh, I was really frustrated because I'd been recording for, like, 25 minutes, and then I just lost, like, all of the progress I'd made in that 25 minutes because I had to restart my game. And I don't know. Basically, EA, where are my firefighters? I haven't been super vocal about wanting that kind of thing, like I said, because I just kind of forgot that it matters. But, like, having a firefighter come is one of those, like, realism things that is kind of cool. Like, we have gardener NPCs, but we don't have firefighters. Like, in everyone's everyday life, I feel like a firefighter kind of sim is way more realistic than having a gardener around. But... and even, like, having a nanny and stuff. Like, because most people don't use nannies, but, like, everybody has access to a firefighter if they need one. You know, like, there's always going to be a fireman to put out your house if it burns, okay? I mean, hopefully. Ugh, I can't confirm or deny that, but Hopefully. I'm starting to get stressed with my pizza because I don't know when it's gonna get here. Because, I mean, Mark Anthony texted me saying he's on his way like 5 minutes ago. Except, like, what? Do I believe that? So I'm sitting here recording, but like, what if I don't know, I'm just stressed. I stress about little things that don't matter at all. It's fine. Also, this house, by the way, is on my gallery. I upload all my builds to the gallery. It always surprises me when people ask me about that kind of thing because I'll be streaming a build and people that don't really follow me regularly will come into my chat and be like, is this gonna be on the gallery? Is it gonna be on the gallery? And I'm like, yeah, dude, like, of course it is. I put everything on the gallery. But I guess, do some Sims players, like, not share their content and stuff on the gallery? I just figured that, like, if you make a build, like, you just kind of put it, unless you forget, that's just like a default, like, build's done on the gallery, like, with my response to finishing things. Because I guess I don't really build to play in things anymore. It's rare that I build a house and then play in it. Like, most of my building is done to share with you guys. And so it's like obviously it's going to be on the gallery, but do you guys not share your builds to the gallery? I guess if you don't really build that often, maybe you wouldn't because you'd be, like, kind of scared about it. But let me know in the comments, do you use the gallery to share your own builds or just to find other people's builds? Because I never download things off the gallery from other people. I only ever make my own builds and share them. So I think I'm, like, the opposite of a regular Sims player in that way. Because I feel like most people use the gallery more often to download than to create. But most of my use of the gallery is just to share things. So, I mean, I do have, like, 85,000 followers in the gallery. So, like, okay, the fact that the Sims gallery is my second most popular platform is so weird to me. I guess it makes sense because, like, a lot of people that don't follow me elsewhere will just find my builds on the gallery and follow me there. And also, like, realistically, the vast majority of you guys, like, more of you probably have access to the Sims than have, like, Twitter accounts and stuff. So you follow me on the gallery because you all play Sims and might not follow me on Twitter. But, and our connection here is The Sims and not, like, other social media stuff. But it just is weird that, like, The Sims 4 gallery is my second most followed platform. Like, what a weird place to have a following, you know? Granted, it does make sense because I make Sims content, but it's just funny to me that, like, the gallery, because I always had this dream, you guys probably know the story, but, like, before I started making YouTube videos, I used to really want to be gallery famous because I wanted to be a good builder. Bear in mind, I sucked at building and I wasn't good at making Sims. So, like, why would I have gotten gallery famous? I wouldn't have, but I wanted to have, like, popular builds on the gallery. That was, like, my lifelong goal, was to be, like, a Sims builder on the gallery. And look at me now. If you could tell 15-year-old Simsie where I am now, 80,000 gallery followers, who? Yeah. It's funny to think about that kind of thing because I remember so distinct, like I mentioned earlier, this video was one of my first ever ones to get like 1,000 views. And so that milestone was huge to me at the time. Like that's a big milestone for anybody to have that many views on a video. But when you put it in perspective compared to now, it's really funny looking back because like I have a video from like last week that has 100,000 views, which is rare for me, but like it's just like the comparison, the scale of that is really funny, like looking back, because I still feel like a lot of times like I am that person that was getting like 1,000 views a video, and I know that it's not true anymore, but it just, that's kind of who I feel like I'm creating content for still. In my mind, I still feel like I'm making videos for like that first like 1,000 subscribers I had, and I forget sometimes. I guess I don't forget, it's just, it's hard to imagine the scale of like 300,000 people, if that makes sense. That just feels like impossible to me a lot of times, that my channel has grown to this point. And so it's just, it's weird, okay? Obviously I'm very grateful, I'm so grateful, I feel so lucky all the time, but it's just hard to like picture that, if that makes any sense, because like what is that number? That's crazy. Anyway, moral of the story is I love you guys. Also, I forgot I put a classic green kids room in this house and I'm disappointed in myself. I've been doing so well with like branching out with my builds and making cooler things, and then we have this like stupid suburban house with a classic green kids room and it's disappointing. Oh, but the story behind this is that I pictured that like this gay couple, like these two guys and their son live in this house, and so we have this theory on my channel that all moms hate dinosaurs, but there are two dads here, and so the two dads, dads don't care about dinosaurs. Dads are like fine with dinosaurs. They might love them, might hate them, might like them, but there isn't like a rule that dads have to hate dinosaurs. And so these two dads are like okay with dinosaurs, but when you add them together, it creates a love of dinosaurs. And so their son has a fully dinosaur themed room. Because there's no moms here to negate that. So all my other builds have to be sneaky about their dinosaurs because the moms will shut it down, but not in this house. These people love dinosaurs. I know it's really dumb. This whole dinosaur thing is so dumb and makes no sense and doesn't matter at all, but it's really fun for me when I'm building my houses to be like, I'm gonna hide a dinosaur toy underneath the bed and no one's gonna know about it. Like, it's really stupid, but I have fun doing that. I also really enjoyed the color scheme of the master bedroom. I don't know, I've been trying a little bit harder to make more interesting looking master bedrooms because I tend to make the same thing over and over again. And like, granted, this is still kind of that same thing over and over again, but I've definitely been trying a little bit to branch out as far as the master bedrooms go because I realize that it's boring to have the same thing over and over again. And like, I'm bored, you're bored, we're trying to branch out, we're doing our best here, it's not working. I don't know, let me just say that one of these days I'm gonna make a really original and interesting house, okay? And you're gonna love it. It's gonna be great. I wanna get screenshots and compare the original red brick house to this one because I know that it's a little bit different. Obviously, like back then when I built the original one, you see in that front bit, there's that like bump out that's got the octagonal roof on it. We didn't have octagonal roofs when I first built this, so I tried to make one using other roof pieces and it looked really dumb. But obviously that's fixed, and I think the scale is a little bit different. I think it's a little bit smaller on that right side, but I could be wrong. I don't remember for sure, to be honest. It's a blur, but I'm gonna look. I'll check and I'll put like some comparison pics so we can see like, ooh, the olden days versus now. How is Lil Simsie improved? Because I think the outside is very, very similar, but the inside on this house is definitely better than the other one. Like, the inside on the other one was okay, but just like looking back on that interior compared to how I do my interiors now, I was disappointed in myself. Which is really sad, but is true. I don't know, I know I can do better than this, okay? And I wish that I had done better for you guys because you deserve better. Okay, here's a fun question. Did any of you guys watch Red Brick when it came out? Does anyone else remember like when I first posted this speed build? Because I feel like obviously the number is pretty small, and you might have seen it now, but was anybody around when it first came out? I'd love to hear you guys. I'm really sorry to those of you that were around when it first came out because that was so irritating. That video is just bad, like objectively bad. The UI in the game is too big. It kept like glitching because my export settings were wrong, so it kept glitching in the video because it was sped up and like glitching like that. It was really, really dumb and really, really dumb and really, really, really dumb. I said it like 4 times just to point out the fact that it was really bad. That video was bad. So if you were around back then and you stuck around, I have a lot of respect for you and a lot of pity for you because I suck. But on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off right here, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe and do all those fun YouTube things. And in case you didn't know, I post new videos every single day. And so I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Does anybody actually stick around until after the screenshots in my builds anymore? Because my friend was like, no one watches your screenshots, Kayla, and then I got upset, but like, obviously a lot of you don't, but someone's still here. Someone's still listening, right?